Alrighty, how's everybody doing today?
Doing good. How are
Good.
you?
Good, I'm doing great. So we're here today to talk about our Scenario 200 report and what roles we're going to be kind of playing and how we did on our spreadsheets. So if it's okay with you guys, I'll start it off. I'll share my screen and show you guys what I did.
Sounds good.
Perfect. Alrighty. All right. Can you guys see everything?
Mhm.
Yep.
All right. So I want to start off by saying if I go to my log sheet, I messed up the first time. So I had 90 logs instead of like 50 or 48, what it wanted us to do. I had to go through and edit a bunch of other things. So I had a lot of trial and error in mine, but I ended up finishing off strong 213,000. So I was 3,000 above what we needed. So I was very happy with that. Um, my kind of approach to it. I lowered my production orders for AlleyCat at the beginning to 3,000 just every month. As you can see, in demand and everything in our ending sales, I had no lost sales. So 3,000 kind of worked out great for me. And then once I hit summer, I kind of upped it a little bit more. And then end of the year, I stocked up. So when we go into the thing, I'm thinking maybe at the very beginning, instead of doing like 3,000 like this, because we don't get to play from the last year, we might want to start off stronger than this. I also raised the price up in the beginning of the year and in the middle of summer, and then lowered the price down just a little bit. For Alley Cat, I went stronger at the very beginning of the year just to stock up, and then as I got to the middle of summer, I didn't quite need as much because I had already built up a little bit. No lost sales again. I lowered the price in the beginning and the end, and then I raised it. I like skyrocketed the price throughout the middle. That made me the most money, and it didn't give me any lost sales or anything like that. And then for Edgar, I was able to get it to around 2,000 in the summer. We have 1,600 here in July. Oops. 1,600. That was a little bit low, but still, again, there were no lost sales. I didn't really mess with the price at all for Edgar. I tried it in my log sheet. You can see, but it really didn't help out at all. It actually made me lose some money. So I kind of just left the price alone for Edgar and really just adjusted it a little bit for Taj and a lot for Ali. But throughout the whole thing, I was able to get up to 213,000 after some trial and error. So eventually it stopped working, but or eventually it started working, but at the beginning it did not. Yeah, that's what I did, and that's how I kind of operated mine. So I'm gonna stop sharing here and let one of you guys take over now.
All right. Yeah, I'll share my screen here. Um, you guys see it?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. So my I ended with a EBT of 211, like 1,000 over, so just there. Um, so what I did is I kind of kept the production a little bit lower for Taj in the first little bit of months. And then when it got to about July, I raised it up a little bit gradually. And then by September, like October, November, December, it was at 4,000. Um, I lowered the price in January a little bit, and then I raised it a little bit in the months up to like about October, and then went to 17 November, December. Um, and then for Alley Cat, I had the production at about 6,000 January, 5,800 in February, just kind of like stocking up before the summer. Um, and then by July, it would be at just making sure that my inventory was keeping up. I produced about 600 more, and then in about like October, November, December, I went to 3,000, and then by December I was at 1,000, just because we don't need that much.
Yeah.
And then in the months where the demand's a lot higher, I raised the price, just the inventory and the demand didn't fall. And I kept the price pretty normal in the other months. Um, and then, yeah, that put me at 211. So
Perfect.
All right. I'll show
stop
you
sharing
guys
my
what I
screen
have.
here. If I can figure out how to do it. There we go.
All right.
All right. I'm showing you mine now. So my final ending number was 213. So right there with you. I found that like the key thing that I did that upped it to 213 instead of like 210 was that in Edgar Ale, I raised the price in the later months to 14, and I kept that through October and December because the sales of Edgar picked back up in those months. So it's good to have the price higher so that they're paying more for it. And then also I did the same thing as you guys. I upped the production of Taj Mahal early on and obviously stocked up on Alley Cat. And then also for Taj Mahal, I increased the price in the later months like I did with Edgar because the demand's higher in those months. And then Alley Cat, same thing in the summer like you guys had. Increase the price in the summer and make sure I had enough stocked up. So that leads me to our starting orders. We decided that we're going to start off our production orders with 2 Taj, 1 Edgar, 1 Alley, and then 2 Alley, 1 Taj, and 1 Edgar. And then I'm going to be in charge of making those production orders. And I can stop sharing my screen here.
I like that idea. I think I can keep all the graphs up. Michael, would you want to be able to change the price around?
Yeah, I can look at the price.
Perfect, because it kind of looks like we all had around the same, being around 210 to 215,000 in that price range.
Yep.
So I think realistically, we all kind of did the exact same thing. So Cooper, if you, yeah, like you said, you just stick there with what you were doing. Michael, if you want to do the pricing, and I'll have every graph put up, and I'll refresh it just so that way we can see it. And I think if we keep doing that, we'll be pretty good off. I wanted to ask real quick, Michael, could you share your screen one more time? Can I just look at your log sheet one more time?
Yeah.
I wanted to see, because I think you had 211,000 and I had like it's such a small difference, but I
Yeah.
wanted to know what you did differently
Wow.
compared
There's a
to.
lot of
Lots of
logs on
logs.
there.
Okay.
I was
And the
working on it for a
pricing-
minute there, but
Yeah.
figured it out at the end. But
So we
Takes a
did
minute
kind of,
sometimes.
that's, yeah, okay. So yeah.
Trial and error.
Trial and error. Can I see your plan real quick too?
yeah,
Or is it plan or was it inventory? I think it was plan.
sorry.
Okay, plan, yeah. So then. Okay, all right.
Mhm.
I truly don't know what that small difference was then, but
Mhm.
you know, again, it was such a small difference. We were all above, so.
I think
I
it
think
could have
I-
been the price raise in Taj in the later months because that's what I changed and it upped it up to $2,000.
That was probably it then. Yeah, I think I left Taj's price alone for the most part. And that's why I think I was a little bit lower than you. But yeah, sweet. Well, then I think we know what to do. I think we're all set here.
Yeah. Good meeting with you, boys.
Awesome.
Yeah,
It was good to see you
Sounds
guys.
good. See you
All
boys.
right. Take care,
See ya.
everybody.